Horoscope for Leo, Saturday, 13 December 2025. Welcome to Cosmological. Have you risen with the feeling that something in the environment asks you to reaffirm yourself, Leo? Today, the Sun in square with Saturn and Mercury, in opposition to Uranus, push you to navigate between ambition and the need for structure. It's like you're walking on a tense rope. On the one hand, your native fire wants to shine. On the other, logic asks for pause. But don't be afraid. Mercury's trigons with Jupiter and Saturn offer you an advantage. The Moon in trigon with Pluto, for its part, activates a transforming energy in your bonds and home. Today is not a day to flee, but to integrate. Combine your warrior spirit with the wisdom of cycles. The conjunction of Saturn and Neptune adds mystery, but it also reminds you that boundaries exist for you to overlay. Leo, get ready to shine with authenticity. Today, Uranus in House 10 will burst like an unexpected wind in your work environment, Leo. It is not a catastrophic change, but a sign that your creativity must break schemes. A boss could propose an innovative challenge, such as leading a project outside your comfort zone. Mercury's opposition to Uranus adds tension to communication, so it avoids discussions in meetings. A misinterpreted phrase could lead to misunderstandings. However, Mercury in trigon with Jupiter gives you the mental clarity to correct errors with grace. Imagine you get an email from a client asking for urgent changes. Instead of grinding teeth, use this energy to redefine deadlines with professionalism. In finance, the Mars square with Saturn asks you to review your expenses with magnifying glass. An opportunity to invest may arise, but don't throw without analyzing. The influence of Jupiter in trigon with Saturn suggests that now is a good time to structure your savings. For example, if you're paying a loan, you could negotiate better terms. The key is to balance ambition, Tuesday, with prudence, Saturn. An example, today, when you review your budget, you will discover a recurring expense that you could cancel, releasing resources for a dream. Saturn, in conjunction with Neptune, warns you, do not let emotions distort your economic decisions. The Moon in House 3 asks you to pay attention to your mental habits, Leo. Today, a conversation with a friend or text message could trigger accumulated emotions. Mars in quadrature with Saturn suggests physical tension, especially on shoulders or neck, if you're holding back so you don't explode emotionally. The solution: channel energy into a stretching routine or a morning walk. Saturn, though strict, also brings discipline. For example, you could use the morning to cook a healthy meal instead of buying fast food. The key is to balance the action momentum, Tuesday, with the calm needed to rest. A simple ritual: before you go to bed, take a deep breath 3 times and leave it in your mind that the problems will be solved tomorrow. The Moon in trigon with Pluto allows you to heal old emotional wounds if you give yourself permission to let go. The Sun in House 5 and Venus in the same house fan the flame of your self-love, Leo. Today, you will feel an urgency to express your creativity, whether through a passionate conversation with a friend or an artistic project. However, Mars in quadrature with Neptune could confuse your intentions. For example, a look or an unspoken word could create distance with your partner. It is not a lack of love, but the need to clarify expectations. The Moon in trigon with Pluto active transformation in your relationships. An ancient bond could reemerge with new energy, or a pending conflict will finally be clarified. In the family House 4, Mercury in this house suggests deep conversations with a family member. An emotional issue may arise that requires honesty, such as mutual support or disagreement. The conjunction of Saturn and Neptune asks you to be careful with the promises. Do not commit yourself more than you can fulfill. A practical example: if a family member asks for help with a financial situation, avoid accepting without evaluating your limits. Finally, Pluto in House 7 reminds you that changes in your relationships, romantic or friendship, are inevitable, but also give you space to be reborn. Today, give yourself permission to prioritize your inner peace. Mercury in trigon with Jupiter and Neptune gives you a clear mind to solve complex riddles, Leo. It's the ideal time to learn something new, like a language or software. Jupiter in House 12, for its part, suggests that today you will have a revelation about a hidden project. Perhaps you will discover a job opportunity that you thought impossible. Jupiter's connection to Uranus also adds a touch of unexpected inspiration. For example, a viral video could enlighten you about an idea you've been incubating. Neptune in sextile with Pluto activates your intuition, but it also asks you not to immerse yourself in dreams. The key is to balance the earthly, Saturn, with the spiritual Neptunus. An example: if you are meditating, let your mind flow without clinging to abstract concepts. Today, the cosmos reminds you, your thoughts are tools, not prisons. Mercury's trine with Jupiter gives you an edge today, Leo. To take advantage of it, I propose a ritual of active visualization. Take 10 minutes to write a phrase that encapsulates your greatest current desire, e.g., I innovate my career with bold ideas. Then look for an image that represents that goal: a logo, a landscape, or even an emoji. Save this image to your desktop or phone. This act not only attracts the trigonal energy, but also forces your mind to focus on what is possible. Remember, today, the combination of Mercury and Jupiter allows you to turn ideas into reality. Do not underestimate the power of conscious action. Today's fluid energy, combined with Mercury and Jupiter, translates into a color that symbolizes clarity and expansion: pastel purple. Take it in an accessory, a garment, or even as the background of your screen. This tone, associated with the balance between the earthly, Saturn, and the spiritual Neptunus, will help you integrate ambitions with wisdom. Leo, today is a day to shine with the assurance that the universe holds you. The tension of the Sun and Saturn is not an obstacle, but a call to redefine your limits with elegance. Remember, the energy of Jupiter and Mercury is on your side. Have a nice day, dear Leo. Subscribe to Cosmological Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.